I don't think you should say this is for a very specific group of people because now other people are going to turn it off.
Good. I want them to. We're for a specific freaking group of people. And Carter, go.
Oh, get ready, everybody. Here we go. Welcome to the fun. It's the Big Mouse Show. Step right up. Let me tell you what's the scoop. Jamie, Carter, Sam. Welcome to our crew. Magic in the air. Gonna raise the sound. Mensa active games where the smiles abound. Disney dreams alive. Oh, we're on a quest. With our family vibes, we're truly blessed. From the rankings to the laughs, it's the ultimate ride. In the Big Mouse House, let's enjoy the vibe. In the Big Mouse House, we're living the dream.
Welcome back to the Big Mouse House. Today's episode is for a very specific group of people, the ones who are staring at a Disney World trip for the first time thinking, where do I even start? Let's be honest, Disney can feel like a lot. 4 parks, lightning lanes, dining reservations, rope drop, park hopping. It's enough to make you just want to book the trip and hope for the best. But that's where the Big Mouse House comes in, because today, Carter, Sam, and I, we're building the ultimate first-timer guide, Big Mouse House style, not by just talking at you, by putting ourselves to the test. We've got games, scenarios, rankings, and debates, all built to help you figure out what actually matters on your first trip. So if you've never been, or if you're taking someone for the first time, this episode is for you. Let's get into it. Welcome to the Big Mouse House.
And now, our feature presentation.
All right, guys, I'm going to be taking the lead today if that's okay with you.
Okay.
This idea came to me. I'm not really sure where it came from. I've been really bored at work this week.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Jealous. I hope they're not listening.
Me too. This idea of like the first trip, you know, we're Disney pros at this point. We've been many times, and so I think we take a lot of things for granted, like in what we know. And I think sometimes we overlook some simple things that maybe not everybody knows. This episode is for those who do not know. But you know what? Even if you do know, you can know some more. Because contrary to what the intro says, this is for everyone. This is not for a certain group
We're
of
always
people.
learning.
That's
We're
right.
always learning. Yeah. Just like in your classroom, students are always learning.
They ain't been learning this week. We've been doing leap testing.
Oh.
Anyway, so we're going to start with a segment I like to call Help Me, Help You.
Whoa. Jerry Maguire, shout out.
We're going to pretend like I'm someone who's never been to Disney before. And I'm going to give you guys like these scenarios or these prompts of like what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell me what would best fit what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I get it.
So let's
wait, I have to pretend you've never been to Disney World before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this isn't going to be what we like necessarily. This is going to be what we feel is best for a first-time visitor.
Yeah. But like put what you like into consideration as well.
Yeah, of course.
In your future considerations.
Of course.
All right, scenario number 1. We are in Epcot. I have a family of 4. My kids are 6 and 4. We are looking for a ride that they can both do, so little to no height requirement. My youngest has never done a ride before, so we aren't sure how she will react to it. What is a good ride everyone will enjoy that won't push our bounds too far?
It's a great question. Jamie, you want to hit the first one?
Man, the one that came to my mind right off the bat is Finding Nemo in the seas, just because most kids know who Nemo is. 6 and 4, it might be a little young because Nemo is a little bit older, but it moves. It is a ride. It's got the cartoon aspects. It's nothing scary. There's no suspense in the actual ride. And then you open up and you're in a big aquarium. So I'm going to go with Finding Nemo in the seas.
It's a great one, Jamie, and I would like to echo that and say it's maybe a great first ride for a child. I think one of the great things about Epcot is there's a lot of those hidden, not even hidden gems, but it's more of a kid park. It really is, and I know people don't think of it as a kid park, but it is. There are, I can think on my head, 6 rides right now with little to no height requirement that are not scary, that give kids opportunity to do something fun. Okay, so let's take Nemo out. I'm going to go with another one that I love, and that's Journey into Imagination with Figment.
Yeah, good call.
It's a ride, right? It's not a slow movie, right? Things happen on it. You get to see a fun dragon. It's kind of funny. You smell things. It's stinky, but it's also cool.
A little silly.
It's silly and fun. It's perfect for like a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. Yeah. And at the end, there's a fun area for them to play in for 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Again, there's a ton in Epcot I would recommend, but I think for a first time, hey, let's do something that's going to get the kids interested. Let's hit Figment. I think that's perfect.
And kind of like Nemo, there's not going to be a big wait for that ride.
Right.
So you can kind of break them in. They don't stand in line for 30 minutes before they get to ride it. So I can see that. That's a good call too.
I love it. All right, next. We are in Animal Kingdom. I'm a huge animal person and want something immersive and meaningful. My spouse only cares about thrills. We only have time for one major experience before dinner. What can we do that'll satisfy both of us?
Wow, that's a really good question, Carter. And I'm assuming it's just 2 people on this one. Are we still having a family of 4 here? Or
We'll just say
2?
just the 2 of us.
Well, one of the big. So you're the animal person, and the partner is the thrill rider.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in this case, what you should do is you should,
There's not much to choose from.
yeah, be servant hearted
knew you were
and
gonna say
do
that.
whatever they want to do. But in reality, I think a really good one would probably be Avatar: Flight of Passage. It's a thrill ride, but there's also animals, not real animals, but there's still that really fun aspect of getting to see nature and moving and getting to see things. So you're getting thrills, but you're also getting the kind of nature aspect. It's very immersive with the smells and the water and all those kind of things. I think that's a perfect ride that kind of melds those things. And again, at Animal Kingdom, you are kind of on the short end of the stick
Limited.
there. Yeah. I'm going to go with Avatar: Flight of Passage.
I'm going to lean toward the animal lover there. And I just think things like the safari, that's a unifier. How can you not ride that and enjoy yourself? I wouldn't call it thrill. I'm with you on that. But at the same time, there's so much to look at. You could ride it 10 times in a row. It'd be totally different. It's amazing. And it's one of the most populated things to do at Animal Kingdom. And it's that way for a reason. So I'm going to easily go with the safaris because Sam took Avatar.
Yeah, Safari is a good one as well. Again, like the other rides I'm thinking of, Everest. Well, it's not. I mean, it's really just all thrills,
Right.
And then the Navi River Journey.
Right.
That's not thrills.
Just screens.
That's not. That's that's a whole lot of singing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really it in terms of rides. So I think we've covered it well.
All right, next one. We are in Magic Kingdom, and we purpose.
Great day. It's already great. I love what we're doing. I can hear the beautiful sounds of Main
Can
Street.
you hear the Dapper Dans?
Oh my gosh! I don't ever stop and listen to them, but I'm sure they're they're singing. But go ahead, Carter. Sorry.
We are in Magic Kingdom, as previously stated,
Yes, I still love it.
and we purposely saved one attraction to do after dark. It has to feel better at night than during the day. What's the pick?
Wait a minute. You did this on purpose, and yet you don't know what ride you're going to do?
Well, there has to be something better at night during the day, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I've never been, so I could be wrong.
I forgot. This is his first time. Forgot.
I'm going to go first on this one. I'm going to say Tron because I think Tron is amazing no matter what time of day, but I'm just telling you, it takes a whole new level at nighttime with the way it's lit up and the canopy and it's just got that mystique to it. Yeah. I bet if you polled most people don't even know what Tron's really about, but they just enjoy. That's almost like a bonus for the ride because people love it even though they don't understand the story behind it.
About light cycles, right?
Right. But
They run.
I'm going to go with Tron just because I think it's next level at night.
Yeah, I think one of the cool things about even going up to Tron at night, I think the music hits differently when you're walking up that ramp. And man, that music is so energetic, techno, kind of EDM, but man, it starts to hit differently at night. Yeah, you really do. I agree. It's a much better ride at night. Much better. It's also more packed at night, so you have the negative there. Well, Carter, if I'm thinking for you for your first time, I would really want you to be able to ride a ride during the fireworks because I think one of the great things about nighttime at Magic Kingdom is the fireworks, and also that would also give you the opportunity to do a ride. And if you're on a ride during the fireworks, I think that brings a little bit of pizzazz to that ride and that nighttime experience. There's so many great rides at Disney World, especially at Magic Kingdom, that are outdoors that would work well in this scenario. I know that you, Carter, who's a co-host of this podcast, he really liked the People Mover at nighttime.
He did.
And because you're on a long, extended trip while the fireworks are going off, and I respect that. I think that's amazing. Another co-host on the podcast, Sam, really likes a Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. He did it multiple times during the fireworks, and I think that's great as well. But I'm going to go for Tiana's Bayou Adventure because it's a great ride. And we've mentioned it many times on the podcast how it is an extended period of time. You are outdoors at night. The way the lights light up the mountain while you are going, it just creates this glow. When you are on the top and you're about to make that final descent, spoiler, there's a
drop.
You're gonna drop. And you're up and you see the rest of the park and you see the castle lit up, fireworks. You hear music in the background, and it's really Tiana's music. And then you start going down. It'll blow your mind. It's amazing. So for me, I would probably choose Tiana's. I think that's just the best long experience that you can have at nighttime.
Yeah. My honorable mention was going to be People Mover, just because I do think it, like Tron, it takes another level at night.
Absolutely.
And you could ride it at day and ride it at night. It's two totally different experiences. So
another honorable mention I've never ridden, Astro Orbiter. I think
see
if
that.
I ride Astro Orbiter, which my goal this next Disney trip is to ride rides I've never ridden before.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna try. I might do it.
Okay.
Not that I'm scared. I'm scared of the line.
We'll make that happen.
If I do it, I'm gonna do it at night because I think it'd be again another great cool thing you can do at night where you can
Yeah.
see everything.
I'm with that.
You know.
Yeah, it's definitely the tallest part of that whole side of the park, really.
Absolutely.
Cool. Let's do one more, and then we'll move on.
Okay.
We are again in Magic Kingdom.
This is great. You're doing a great job planning this trip.
Well, it's about to be not so great.
Uh-oh.
Because it is a crowded Saturday, and we did not book multi-pass.
Okay.
Wait times are an hour plus for all the big boys, and we
Okay.
only have 4 hours left in the park. What is the smartest ride/show strategy to feel like we got the full experience?
I think in Magic Kingdom, if you're in this situation, 4 hours to go, everything's an hour plus, I think you start abandoning ship on the big rides. And I think you start looking at what is under 30 minutes that I could accomplish. And I'm looking for 3 things in a show, probably. I know that sounds minimal, but I give me 3 hours in a show, or 3 rides in a show at Magic Kingdom, and then let me leave an hour early. Here's why. It's going to get crowded. It's going to be crazy. People are getting tired.
At park close.
At park close,
Yeah.
and people are getting cranky because they've been in long lines all day. I'm looking at Pirates. It's going to be under 40 minutes. I'm looking, depends on your family, maybe Haunted Mansion. That's a big quote unquote Disney ride. It's not going to be extended time. Depends on the time of night, but you maybe even sneak in Jungle Cruise. But then if I'm getting those two, if I'm getting Haunted Mansion and Pirates, give me something smaller, man. Throw me on Tomorrowland Speedway. Throw me on Dumbo. Throw me on Barnstormer. You're going to be able to get those in after 6 or 7 o'clock at night. Those rides are basically a ghost town. So fill up your time with those rides. Go see Country Bears one more time, and then evacuate the park before it gets crazy.
Yeah, I'm taking off to Tomorrowland just because I feel like those are close in proximity to each other. There's not a lot of distance between attractions on that. You have the show aspect over there with Carousel of Progress / attraction. The new Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spins right there. We mentioned the Astro Orbiter, Space Mountain, which is a big boy, but if it's late in the night, you can get that done. And maybe you can dip over to the Teacups and Dumbo and Toontown and all that kind of thing. But I think you could easily knock out that side of the park in 4 hours. I really do. And I think you could still get out in time.
Yeah, I say probably maybe not Tron, but you'll be able to get Space Mountain in.
Right.
Space Mountain goes down really quickly at night. I think people forget in Magic Kingdom that rides start going down. And yeah, look, Tron's always going to be high. Seven Dwarfs always going to be high. But the other ones just start getting lower. Mm-hmm. They just do. So, Jamie, that's a pretty good plan. I would do that.
Great. Carter, I have one. Can I join in the fun?
Well, it's your show, so I guess.
All right. First time family, 3 kids under the age of 10. And you want them to have that wow moment right away.
Yeah.
Andrew Dye, I hope you're listening.
What are you doing?
Well, he's going to be at the parks when this episode comes out. He will be.
I bet he listens.
I bet
He'll probably be in the park listening.
Yeah, he probably will. So it'll be, 1:00 p.m. there. He probably 1:30 now with the runtime we're on. He's going to be switching from Hollywood Studios, going at this moment, going to Magic Kingdom to go to do the hair. What's the thing?
Bippity
called?
Boppity.
Bippity Boppity. Okay. So you said 5 with 3 kids under. How do I make them have that wow moment? You're talking about the first day. How do I make them have that wow moment?
And I'm not going to restrict you to a ride. I'm not going to restrict you to a restaurant or any kind of other. What are you doing to have that wow moment when they get there? The very first thing.
Going back to last week's episode, let them get in the pool.
That's negative.
We did like that was we really enjoyed that because we talked about it a lot as a family. I was not on that episode, so we were listening a lot to it. And I forgot we did spend a lot of time in the pool.
We did,
and it was fun. Yeah. We did enjoy those pools a lot. So that was a good shout out by you, Jamie. I'm going to say this, and this is going to be. I know this sounds like a cheat code. Do they have multi-pass, single pass? What do they got? Are we giving them an option?
I mean, this is your first thing you're doing.
Yeah, man. First thing I'm doing is I'm getting the single pass for whatever the biggest ride in that park is, and that's the first thing they're going to do. If it's Hollywood Studios, go do Rise or Toy Story Mania. Those are the two. In my opinion, the only two you should start with Hollywood Studios for a new family.
Okay.
Toy Story Mania is an automatic win.
Yeah.
Kids are going to love it.
Yeah.
If you do it in the morning, you're going to be able to do it twice within 30 minutes.
Sure.
And kids are going to love it. Or Rise, the biggest, baddest, coolest ride at Hollywood Studios. It's blow their mind.
Okay.
Right? Magic Kingdom. What are we doing? We're hitting Tron or Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah.
Let's hit a big boy.
Sure.
It depends on your family. Hey, if it's all under 10, probably Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah.
And it's the experience. Again, I don't think you have to do these necessarily. I don't think a big ride is going to make or break your day, but I know it's going to make it awesome. It's going to make it awesome.
That's right.
You know, Carter, what you think?
Yeah, I think it has to be a ride. I think you have 3 under 10. They're not going to just be mesmerized by the castle like you would hope they would be. So something like a ride. I don't know if there's a specific ride. That would really just depend on the family. But I like what you said about Toy Story Mania.
You know what low key one I wanted to throw in there?
Go.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Yeah, Hollywood. That's not a bad one. Yeah,
because it's got a little bit of everything. So that was kind of a low key one for me.
I think that's a good one. And strategy wise, the problem with that ride is they don't open it up till 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
you have to sit in line for 30 minutes. But in terms of the ride that it is, I think that is a really good first ride because it's got the technology. You got Mickey and Minnie, and you're kind of getting set for that. That's a good one. And then for me at Animal Kingdom, I think you go straight to Safari. I think you do Safari, and you the kids are going to see animals. It's going to be different probably than any other quote unquote zoo or animal experience they've ever done. They're going to love it. They're going to be set, and they're going to be ready to go see other fun stuff. You know.
Yep. And Carter, I got one more quick one. This is kind of a practical thing. You're on day 2. It starts to rain. You're on your first trip. The rain is here. Spirits are dropping quickly. What are you doing to combat the rain? Where are you going?
Suck it up and keep going.
True that, but you got to take them somewhere.
Again, depends on the park. Just go to a show. Find a show.
Okay.
The rain doesn't always last long. You know, if you're in a Country Bear for a solid 30 minutes, you know, maybe it passes by the time you're out. Maybe not 30 minutes, but like, you know.
That is a good thing about Florida. The rain typically doesn't last long. Yeah. And it could rain cats and dogs for 5 minutes and then
all of a sudden Big Mouse has tripped over his scooter.
Sam, what about you?
You know, Jamie, I'm probably taking the opportunity to get food.
So like a long dining experience.
I'm going to take a long dining experience. I'm going to look on the app, and I'm going to see if anything's available. If not, I'm going to get on a wait list or go somewhere we can just sit, snack, and be able to just talk through the time and go ahead and make a plan for where you want to go next.
Yeah.
And that, I'm just giving the opposite of what a show. I mean, show is the other obvious answer. I agree with you, Carter. But man, find somewhere to get dry. No reason to get wet. Find somewhere you want to get dry, and then say, hey, you know, I'm going to use It's a Small World is not shut down. It's it's right over there. Let's go do it.
Right.
And then you have a plan. You can start kind of inching your way to do things you want to do. But I think taking that breath, sitting somewhere for just a few minutes, if it's eating a snack, a drink, and or a show, I think that's what you need to do to get dry, keep spirits up, and then find that next thing you're going to be able to do.
Yeah. From a practical standpoint, I'm going to throw out the land pavilion because there's a couple things to do in there. It's covered.
Yeah.
And there is food in there, so you can take as long as you want with that. But there's 3 other attractions that are in that that can take up a lot of time, especially if Soarin' has a little bit of an extended wait time. But that was the one that came to my mind.
It's never raining when you're hang gliding on Soarin'.
Man, it really is.
It never rains.
I was gonna put this on another episode, but I'm just gonna say it right now because you just talked about the Land Pavilion. Did you know at the Land Pavilion you can buy seeds from? Y'all are all 9 years
We
old.
brought that.
We did that last time.
What? We bought one for Henry, bro.
Oh yeah, of course. Wait, what?
I don't think we bought one for Henry, but
No, I bought one for Henry. I promise.
Jenna bought one for her grandmother.
Okay, to finish what I'm saying, and because they obviously knew this, you can buy seeds from Living with the Land and then plant them in your own gardens.
Yeah.
Which is pretty
In
cool.
little capsules. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably gonna do that next time.
Carter, you know what you helped us do right here?
What I do,
You helped us.
Help
you.
me.
You did.
That's what it's all about.
Good job.
Okay, I understand it now.
All right, our next segment, I'm calling it I Have Just the Park. So, guys, I'm going to give you a general category,
Magic Kingdom.
and I want you to rank the parks 1 through 4 for each category.
Magic Kingdom.
Okay? Okay, well, let's at least figure out what 2 through 4 is, if Magic Kingdom is just automatic number 1. First up, food.
Oh, this is easy.
Crud.
Number 1 is Epcot. Number 2, I'm going to go with Hollywood Studios. Number 3, I'm going with Magic Kingdom. And number 4, I'm going Animal Kingdom. Think about how many choices there are in Epcot when you include.
I think Epcot's the
Epcot
clear
100%.
one.
The World
Epcot's the clear
Showcase.
one.
Epcot 100%.
Yeah.
Epcot 1,000,000%. I would also probably end up going Hollywood second because there's so many good sit-down meals there. I think there's good options. R.I.P. Mama Melrose.
And low key, dude, Sunset Boulevard, that little corridor
Yeah.
on the way to Tower of Terror on the left,
There is a lot of good eating there.
they have a lot of like little obscure things, and they change the menu a lot. That's one of my favorite things to do is go check out. Hey, let's see what they have this week. A special dessert or a special snack, or it's not really a sit down aspect, but there's a lot of variety in there. So if you're ever going from the main street of
Have
that's
you ever
one
gone
of
to
them.
Hollywood Boulevard?
Yeah, Fairfax Fair or whatever it's called. There's some ice cream there. I mean, there's a lot of little hidden gems in there. So definitely check that out.
I would probably end up going Magic Kingdom 3 and Animal Kingdom 4. And I feel like Animal Kingdom's like one restaurant away from being really good.
Yeah.
Because my favorite place almost in Disney World is at Animal Kingdom, and it's barbecue.
Tusker House.
Yeah.
Flame Tree.
Tusker House. Flaming Tree Barbecue. I love that. And then I love the rice bowls and chicken bowls up there in Africa. So
Harambe.
there's good stuff there,
I think the knock maybe is just that the type of food may
Yeah.
not be appealing for everybody, but I love it. There's something for everybody. But I like that aspect of it's a little bit different. Like we've talked a lot about the Satuli Canteen. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a hamburger, but just the way they present it and stuff, it's really, really unique. And so I love Animal Kingdom, but I think the knock on it is people, maybe even with kids, are like, it's a little bit weird food. So
Yeah, I hear that. All right, Carter, what's next?
Next, we have rides.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and take this one because I think y'all know where I'm going to go.
After Animal Kingdom, what do you have?
Let's rank worst to first on this one.
Yeah.
Worst to first is obviously Animal Kingdom at 4. I'm going to go, and man, this is really, really hard. But I'm going to go.
This is hard.
I'm going to say
While you're-
Epcot third.
Okay.
It's hard.
with Guardians.
Oh, okay. Change it back. Change it back. Hollywood third, Epcot second, Magic Kingdom first. Guardians is that good.
Yeah.
Guardians is that good. And there are so many rides I love. I'll say it this way. I could go to Disney World and not go to Hollywood Studios and be fine. I really could. And I know y'all don't think.
No, I'm with you on that. I
I don't
get
think
it.
you could. I could go to 2 days of Magic, 2 days of Epcot and be happy.
Right.
I do love Hollywood. There's not a lot of rides there I'd want to repeat. I would want to repeat Toy Story Mania and probably Slinky Dog. I'm not going to go do Rise twice.
Right.
I'm 100% not going to do Star Tours or
Probably not going to do those once.
Millennium Falcon twice. I do like Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster, but man, there's just the depth of rides at Epcot. It does edge out Hollywood.
Yeah.
And then Magic's my favorite. So
That's right. That's right.
what you think?
Yeah, I'd probably align myself with that.
Okay. Next, shows.
Jamie, you do that one. You're a show guy.
I'm going to go with Magic Kingdom on that as well. You have the Hall of Presidents. You have the Country Bear Jamboree. You have Carousel of Progress, technically. So that would be my first pick. Second would probably come in with, oh man.
Oh, it's hard. It's very, very hard. Actually, it's probably harder for you because you actually like Animal Kingdom.
I'm going to say Hollywood Studios because of Walt Disney Presents.
That's the
Not Frozen.
that's the game. Not
No,
Frozen
it's
or
okay.
Indiana
No,
Jones.
it's Frozen, Indiana. But I do love Walt Disney Presents. But that'd probably be second. Third would probably come in with Epcot, American Adventure, some of the other components.
You're a big Canada Far and Wide guy.
I am. And what's the China 360? Whatever.
China 360.
Visions of China.
Visions of China.
China.
And then last would be Animal Kingdom, even though it's got the best show in there.
Is that the only show? Well, they have the bird show.
They have the bird show, and the bird show is really good.
It is.
If I'm like,
their
if you're doing a
fight.
batting average, I think the batting
Kingdom's batting
average Animal
1,000.
Kingdom might be just as good as Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
It is. Animal Kingdom needs another show. Okay, it does. No, it does have a horrible batting average because it has that Finding Nemo show.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one is
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah, it's horrible. So
Blow
they're
that
batting
out.
666. I mean, there needs to be some. Bring back the kite show. Like the kite show was
Yeah.
great.
Man, what a waste of space.
What are we doing? That place is beautiful. We don't.
It is.
There's nothing there.
Yep.
Where's the parade on the boat? Bring
Yeah,
that thing
flotillas.
back, man. I'm in.
Yep.
I probably agree. I don't remember what you said either, so I'm just gonna say mine. I would agree Magic because you've got bears, you've got presidents, you got carousel. That's a
Philhar Magic.
Philhar Magic. You've got a really strong 4 right there. Then I would probably go Epcot as well. Hollywood as well because of
You like Walt Disney Presents too?
the Indiana Jones
And the
Walt
Beacon
Disney Pre-
Stage.
Walt Disney
Beacon
Presents is
Stage
great.
show.
Haven't even done it. I'm sure it's great. I mean, I'm sure it's good.
No.
Fantastic does knock it down some
Villains.
points. Love the villain show. Yeah, villain
Oh,
show.
I forgot all about that one.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Hollywood, big time.
Okay.
Yeah, but Epcot's great. I mean, I love the Epcot show. And I mean, the American experience is that good.
Yeah.
But there's not much around it, in my opinion. And so
Yeah.
then you got Animal Kingdom, probably. So,
Okay.
All right, next characters, like meet and greet characters.
wow. A thing I am neither an expert on nor want to be one.
I'm gonna go sneaky on this one just to be a little controversial.
do it.
I'm
Do
gonna say
it.
Animal Kingdom
'Cause
is
of Divine.
first because Divine is pretty cool. It creeps your mom out, but because of the uniqueness, like you're not gonna see the characters that you see in Animal Kingdom. You're probably not gonna see in other areas other than like Mickey and Minnie, that kind of thing. Even in as something like Epcot that's specific with Snow White and that kind of thing, you still have a chance of seeing those in other places. I just think Animal Kingdom is very unique, and so I will go with that one for number one. Magic Kingdom probably should be number two. So I'll bump down Epcot at 3, and then last I'll say Hollywood.
I'll go last to first. Last is Hollywood Studios. I think I've made this very clear that if I have to meet a character on hot pavement with no shade, it's gonna be a big strike against.
So
that.
no Fancy Nancy for you.
The Max
I'm
Goof
not even
disrespect.
talking about the daggum
No,
Disney Junior.
She has a little tent.
Because at least they have something. Like that's a positive. Buzz and Woody are the main draws, and you're telling me I have to stand out there at 110-degree heat? You're a lunatic.
For an hour.
Yeah, it's crazy. So no, thank you. I will go stand on hot pavement in Epcot to see Donald Duck.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in. But I'm gonna put Hollywood is last. I'll go Animal Kingdom third because we don't have Dino Land, so I don't get to see Chip and Dale in the dino costumes anymore. I do like seeing the characters in their costumes. I like they're bringing Bluey there. It's going to be very, very good. I understand why they're doing it. I still think there should be more characters in Animal Kingdom. Give me something else to like do there. Give me a reason to be there.
That's
Like,
right.
at least like during this transition period. You know,
I think that's why Bluey's there. They really like genuinely. There's no reason for anybody to come here. Here's Bluey.
Yeah.
You know. Second would probably be Epcot. There's just so many characters at so many places that you can see. The only aggravation is the times are hard to get there.
Right.
Otherwise, you get to see all the princesses. You get to see Mickey and Minnie. You get to see the big ones. You get to see Donald. You get to see them all. Chip and Dale at Garden Grill. It's awesome. But then number one's got to be Magic Kingdom. You've got the original characters. You've got the bears. You've got Peter Pan. You've got Hook. You've got obviously Mickey and Minnie. And then they're starting to walk around the parks again. And it's just different seeing him at the castle.
And I
It
think
just
you have to
is.
factor in that also the parade is there.
Oh yeah,
And you're going to see a
absolutely.
ton of characters.
And
in that.
really cool like characters that you're just genuinely like, why are you not
Right.
out in the? What are we doing?
Right.
You tell me there's no space in Disney World to meet these guys?
Right.
Like, well, come on.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a couple more. Accessibility. Like how easy is it to navigate the park?
To get to or navigate, what do you think? Both?
Let's do both. I was going to break it up, but we can just do it all together.
Let's start with getting to the park. Okay, Jamie, what do you think? Getting to the
I
park.
think Hollywood Studios is probably the easiest. The other ones, all from the Disney transportation aspects, are kind of a little jaunt, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Especially Magic Kingdom. But Hollywood, man, especially if you ride like the Skyliner or even their bus stops are fairly close to being able to walk right in. And as soon as you enter the gates, you're there.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of, like animals, it takes a while to get through there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And to be able to, even to get to the Tree of Life, it takes a
Nightmare.
while.
Can we agree that's the hardest?
Getting to, it's hands down Magic Kingdom.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
And that's because of the TTC.
TTC.
Yeah, because you can't park close, and so you're really stuck riding the bus. Otherwise, you're walking or riding. It's 25 minutes.
But even that's a good little jaunt from their bus system. In monorail too, it's not. I mean, it's
That's a
not
great
undoable,
word,
but
jaunt.
that's the third time I've used it in this episode.
Oh, come on now, Jamie Jaunt. No. So the worst, we're saying lowest magic.
Yeah.
You say the easiest to
It's
get.
Hollywood.
See, I would only give Epcot a little bit of the push above because you can enter the park from either side.
Good point. That's a great point.
You know, so you get 2 entrances, 2 exits. It's kind of great.
But that's only if you're riding the Skyliner.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Or
that's
boats,
true. I mean, yeah. I think that just gives you that opportunity. Man, the International Gateway is just so special because it's like you're leaving the park, but you're not leaving the bubble at all.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's a
That's
good
like
point.
so cool.
Right.
Whereas other ones, well, hey, I'm going to my car. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going out the back. Boom. Here's Boardwalk.
That's right.
You know,
Still
so
stuff to do.
Yeah. But okay, well, Hollywood and Epcot.
Yeah.
And then Animal and then Worst and Magic.
Yep.
Okay.
Agreed.
Now, how about walking around and navigating inside the parks?
Definitely worse still to me is Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. It's horrible.
Because man, you cannot get from point A to point B. You got to walk back all the way, and it's just not the way it's laid
And there's
out.
a reason, right? They did they not try to make it like Animal Pass? Like these are like
I think they did, and I
animals.
think their original plan, a lot of ways, was to use kind of that water, the river, whatever you
Yeah.
want to call it, as kind of like this big moat thing that would work, but it just doesn't work that way. There's too much dead
Just
space.
annoying.
I will say, big bonus for them was when they put the big bridge in from Pandora back to Africa. That was huge because before you had to walk all the way back up to the Tree of Life and then straight back to get back to the safaris or Lion King
Talk about
show.
traffic, and not many people go on that bridge.
My
It's actually
gracious.
a great little shortcut.
Yeah, it is. And so you kind of had that on the other side, kind of where the Nemo show is, but just nobody's going over there for anything, especially now that Dinoland's gone.
Yeah, I think the other big issue with Animal Kingdom is for a park that no one's there, it always feels congested.
Yeah.
Like when you get to Africa,
Especially that back lane. I'm with you.
it's horrible. I mean, in terms, I've said horrible a lot about Animal Kingdom, so I apologize to all you Animal Kingdom lovers. But when you are trying to go, you're trying to get back to Kilimanjaro Safari, it doesn't matter. You are trying to get by
congested.
7 people at the same time.
that's right.
And I know the other parks are just congested.
That's right.
But it's a frustratingly poor design choice on their part to do it that way.
Yep.
Yeah. So worst, Animal Kingdom. What about third?
Third, I'm gonna go with Epcot just because the way things are spaced out.
Yeah.
If you get caught in the World Showcase and you've got to come back up to Spaceship Earth or Guardians or anything like that, man, it's.
Distance
And I
is-
love the Land Pavilion, but I hate that walk up that hill.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm tired or it's late at night and you really want to go do that one more time to do Soarin' or whatever. But anyway,
You're gonna be
because
sore
It's so, it's so
Sore in
spaced
the
out.
legs.
Yeah.
Next, I would probably put Hollywood Studios. Kind of same thing. Just some of the shortcuts they used to have. If they would open up that corridor where
The Animation Boulevard.
Pixar court is,
Yeah.
and man, that would open things up so much. But same thing, you got to walk all the way around.
It makes no sense to me that from Toy Story Land, I'm walking all the way to the front of the park
Yep.
to get to Hollywood Boulevard, to get 10 feet away
Yeah.
to go to Rock and Roller Coaster.
That's right.
It makes no sense. If they open that up, I'm making that the most accessible cart. They
right.
win.
Yeah.
They're going to win for me. Very frustrating.
And the top winner for me easily is Magic Kingdom, just because of the hub system. I mean,
They
it's
nailed that.
it's a flawless design.
Yeah.
And there's so many little shortcuts that you can go from Liberty Square to cut over to Adventureland or to cut over to Frontier. I mean, there's just so many little things cutting through shops, and I just love the hub system. What a genius idea! And
again, I think this shows you the genius of Disney. It makes Magic Kingdom feel like a park that is fun.
Yeah.
Because you're not limited by walls. You're able to walk so many different places and cut from place to place. And I think Epcot has that as well. The problem with Epcot is just so stinking
Spread out.
Yeah, so stinking spread out.
Yeah.
It's very easy to get a place in Epcot. Like, it's hard to get lost in Epcot. With Magic, it should be hard to get lost, but there's boom, boom, boom. There's places to go all the time.
Yeah.
There's no like wall where you have to turn around. Where at Hollywood, I feel like if I turn right, there's a wall.
Right.
It's so out of place at a Disney park. You know, wrong at Animal Kingdom, wrong place. You're at the
You're in the
parking.
wrong
You're
you're
at
a
the
different
parking
continent.
lot. Yeah.
and then bonus on Magic, man, when it's time to go, you can meander all the way through the shops.
Yeah,
you
you
don't have to get out on the main street or the main sidewalk.
Love that. And you can Hollywood as well. You can
But
Hollywood.
man, it's just like one continuous shot. I love that.
It's wonderful. Love
Yeah,
it.
Like, I get trying to be unique for each park, but like that feels like something they should have adopted for each of the parks after Magic Kingdom because of how well that works.
But again, like Epcot is set up that way. There's just open space
Just
that's
big.
just hot and long, you know?
And the key for this is we're talking about first timers. I don't think you're getting lost in Magic Kingdom. I could see you getting lost. Like, man, how do I get from Pandora? How do I get from that to Expedition Everest? I could see that being a challenge. What country is left and which country is right? I can see you getting lost in Epcot for a first timer.
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom, I just don't see that happening.
Yeah, just walk to the middle.
Or find the castle. You know, that's always kind of good.
You have that center point to be able to look to. It's like a compass, that
Yeah.
north, that true
That's right.
north. You can
Always find it.
Well, cool. I think we just gave people a really good idea of what park is good at what and what park is bad at what. One more segment. Well, that's not true. I have two more. But the next segment, I'm calling Need It or Leave It.
Whoa.
So we talk a lot of...
Need it
We have some...
or leave it.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
There's a lot of Disney jargon on this pod that maybe some people don't understand.
We do the jargon a lot.
And so I'm going to give you these common things at Disney.
A jargon. Yeah.
And I want you to just like really quick, what is it? Do you need it? Or can you live without it? Okay.
Let's go back and forth. Let's start with Jamie on the first one, I think.
Hey, okay.
So we don't talk about the same thing.
Yeah. Let's start. So Dad, we'll start with you. Just what I decided. PhotoPass, need it or leave it?
This is a paid service by Disney where you pay a fee of how much, Sam? $180? Something
Somewhere
right
around
at $200, yeah.
Somewhere.
Where any pictures that is taken of you by the Disney photographers, you get to keep, basically. They'll be on your online portal, on your app, and you can download those, email them, share them, that kind of thing. They will also, side note, they will use your phone. So let's just say they take pictures of, the Disney photographer. You can say, hey, would you mind taking one with my phone as well? They will do it 100 times out of 100 gladly. They'll even have fun with it. And so that's a way maybe you can get around it. But first timers, you need it.
Sam, MultiPass.
Okay, so MultiPass is the system to skip the line. And when I say skip the line, you're not going to the front of the line, but it is a paid service that you must manipulate while you're at the parks to go through a quicker line through to get to a ride. You can have 3 rides at one time, and every time I'm going to say the word cash in a ride, you swipe and they do it, then you can book another ride at a later time. Now, what they have done with Lightning Lanes is now you don't have to buy a multi-pass for all of the parks. You buy it for your first park, and you're able to use it at all the parks the rest of the day. So,
And some parks are more justified than others.
absolutely. So, is it necessary or not? I would say it is necessary. But I'm also going to go ahead and tell you that if you're not doing research, you're not looking up some YouTube videos, you're not listening to people on podcasts, you're not asking someone who's done it before, then you are going to waste your money because it's not cheap at all. But
And there is a learning curve.
there's absolutely a learning curve. And that 7 days before you show up, it's your first basically time to ever use multipass. You need somebody with you or on the phone with you because it can get aggravating, and I understand that.
Sure.
But there are awesome ways to use this and manipulate it to get many rides. Yeah. So again, watch YouTube videos, learn, and be prepared for some failure. But at the end, you're going to figure it out, and the next time you go, you're going to smash it.
All right, next we have the dining plan.
Ooh, man. First timers, I would say no. Just because I think if you really want to take advantage of something like the dining plan, I think you having experience eating in Disney World goes a long way for you. I think most first timers will probably sign up for it just because it seems like a really good deal. And I'm not saying it's not, but it always goes back to what you're planning. If you want to sit down and eat a whole lot, then dining plan's for you. If you don't want to waste time and you want to maximize time on rides and stuff like that, dining plan might not be for you. But again, I think the biggest thing is the fact that I think you can take advantage of something like the dining plan when you know how to use it, kind of like Sam was talking about with the app. So again, side note, sorry, that's another bonus. If you stay on campus, you can add on the dining plan. And so instead of you going to a restaurant and ordering by entree and appetizer, you have a set amount of credits that you can use so that you don't have to worry about, you get like one appetizer off the menu, you get an entree and your drink, and you get a dessert. But I'm just telling you from experience, after you eat about one big meal at Disney World a day and you're riding around doing stuff, that's pretty much all you want. So stopping to eat 4 times a day or 3 square meals, however you want to look at that, man, it's not conducive for running around the parks. That's my opinion though.
Yep.
All right, Sam, rope dropping. Need it or leave it?
For your first time there, you need it. I'm going to try to say it in the nicest, sweetest, kindest way. If it's your first time there, you may struggle with multipass. You may have problems, but if you rope drop, you are going to eliminate some issues in terms of waiting times. For the first 2 hours, the park is going to be open.
Yeah.
After that, it is fair game. It's going to be packed. So if you get there early, you get on a ride as quick as possible, you're going to start your trip off well. If you don't get to the park until 10 or 11 o'clock in the afternoon or in the morning, be prepared to wait and be prepared to be behind and feel very stressed out. If you go early, you get some stuff done, you are setting the rest of your day up for success. You need to get there. You need to get done early.
Yeah. And of course, rope dropping is just getting to the park as early as possible.
When you stay on campus, yeah.
When you stay on campus, you get to early entry. You get to enter the parks 30 minutes before the announced time. Sometimes they will do that 45 minutes, maybe even 55 minutes, and they'll let people go into the park early, and then at 8:30 start rides. So it is important to be there early. Do not get there at 8:30. Get there an hour at least before the park is scheduled to open. There will already be a line. It's okay. You'll be fine.
Tell you what every high school football coach says. If you're on time, you're late.
Absolutely.
Yep. All right, next, magic bands.
I think this is an easily, you don't have to have this. Leave it. With today's technology, most people have Apple Watches, and that can serve the same purpose as the Magic Band does. But Magic Bands are, just think of like a watch band that doesn't have a face, but it's automatically linked to your ticket. It automatically links to your door if you're staying on campus at Disney World. And so there's the tap system where you just basically tap the face of your watch of the Magic Band to to scan to get in. It does make it easy if you have a big group, I would say, especially if you have a bunch of little kids. Because if not, the alternative to that is you have cards, almost like a little credit card that is swiped at each thing. So if you want to buy something, if you want to ride something with the Magic, with the Lightning Lane system, you have to scan those cards. Magic Bands just make that easier. If you're with adults, again, smartwatches can do the exact same thing. Because Magic Bands have gotten really expensive. They used to be free. When you'd stay on campus, they were free. And in that case, give them to me. That's no problem. But they're not free anymore. And they even have Magic Band Plus, which like lights up. And so like during the fireworks show, it kind of coordinates with what's going on. And there's other aspects that they can be interactive with in the parks. But for the most part, for your first timers, I would say leave it.
If you're buying a Magic Band Plus, you're a sucker.
Yeah. They're not cheap, man. They're like $40.
Oh no. Way more than $40.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's insane.
Would you rather
It's
have a
crazy.
Magic Band Plus or multi-pass? You're
actually
proving
asking.
I'm proving your point.
Yeah.
more.
Oh yeah.
No,
Multi-pass.
I'm just saying, like, if you're looking for where to spend, where not to spend.
I'm gonna. This is the first time I'm not trying to steal his thunder. I think his answer was spectacular. I think cards are the most efficient way with children because the bands is another thing for your child to lose.
True.
For it to fall off on a ride, and guess what? It's going to happen. If you have the cards in your pocket, it's your fault.
It's true.
Yep.
That's a
And
good point.
also, you can get you have all of your people's passes if you're logged into the app. Worst case scenario, you get on the app and you show and boom, but you swipe there. So
Yeah.
that's your worst case scenario.
Especially if you have younger kids.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, under 12, 100. Keep the cards. Now, at some point, if you want to buy a faceless watch that doesn't tell time for $60-something plus dollars, that you can only use for 4 days a year, they get the Magic Band Plus, Magic Band 2.
You're making
Plus,
it too
whatever is.
enticing.
I know. But I'm telling you, man, cards are so much easier because there's another thing that we've talked about before, especially with multipass. Maybe you follow a strategy like me where we're just gonna go swipe somewhere. I don't even need you there.
Right.
I don't want to collect 8 Magic Bands.
Right.
Give me your card.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. Done. A lot easier. So sorry that
Just put them in like a Ziploc bag, you know,
Yeah, sure. Your wallet. Yeah.
put it in your wallet.
and then you pull them out, swipe them, and put them back in.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I do. Absolutely.
Yep. All right, next. I don't know whose turn it is.
It's fine.
Staying on campus.
First timers. We're talking about first timers.
First timers, stay on campus.
Yeah.
Do it. The Disney bubble is great. Here's another thing I'm gonna say for first timers. What are you doing getting deluxe? What are you doing?
Yeah.
You don't need it. You're wasting money. Get the cheap. Go for value resorts.
That's right.
Go to Pop. Go to All Star. You're gonna be fine. Because in the end, if you're there for a cool photo, you're paying $1,000 extra a night. What are we doing? Go get the value resort. Stay on campus. You get in early, but then the big thing is you're getting the parks on the buses, the monorails.
Transportation, yeah.
Transportation is key. If you're staying off campus, it's going to be cheaper, yes, but wait for your second or third time to go.
That's right.
Stay
First timers
on
stay on it.
campus.
I agree totally.
Stay on campus. Value, moderate the most. Deluxe is, and it's just in my opinion, I think deluxe is for the people that have done it so many times. Like, I want a vacation too,
Right.
Because this is not always vacation.
All right, last one, and you can both chime in on this one. I'll just say, like, out of park experiences. So, like, Disney Springs, you can throw water parks in there.
Yeah, if we're talking first
Hotel
timers,
things.
if we're talking first timers, I say leave it
Yeah.
because there's enough to experience and there's enough to enjoy just by being in the parks. Those are things that people start really enjoying when you've been a bunch of times. And not that you need to do those things, but it just adds another layer. But it is so overwhelming your first time. I would say leave it for sure if it's your first time.
I agree 100%. We did not start venturing to Disney Springs until after we went a couple times, and now we can really enjoy Disney Springs now because we've enjoyed the park so much. Chicken guy. Can I add a category here?
Yeah.
For both, I want y'all to park hopper tickets.
Leave
Leave
it.
it. Leave it.
Leave it. If it's your first time, I'm telling you, that's just going to be another layer of stress.
What is a park hopper ticket again?
So
Jim?
park hopper basically is an added cost to your regular cost, the cost of your ticket, to where you can leave Magic Kingdom and go to Epcot. You can leave Epcot and go to Animal Kingdom. It's just what it suggests. You can hop over the different parks versus you make your reservation for Magic Kingdom for a cheaper price, but you're only allowed in Magic Kingdom for that day. If it's your first time, it's a no-brainer. Do not do park hopper. You're going to spend more time running around to different parks, and it's just not. It's going to eat your time. So I'm saying no.
Yeah, I agree. especially your first time, I think you're already going to feel so thin with your time. And that's something that, I mean, minimum is 45 minutes. Just getting out of a park, onto transportation, to another park, and then to get into the park. Like, it just takes up too much time, in my opinion.
Yeah. Carter, the Big Mouse has never felt thin in his life.
I think if you do park hopper, you like Jamie said, you're opening yourself up to overcomplicating something you can simplify by having one park a day. Do the first time one park a day. Maybe go 5 days and do magic twice or something like that.
That's right.
You doing park hopper, you begin to start to get into. I'm not saying it takes a genius to plan for Disney. I'm not saying that, but you're starting to get to next level thinking. You're starting to get. Let's go with the training wheels.
That's right.
First, and then get off on that real bike.
That's right. I'm with that.
Great seg, Carter. Now, do you have a segue to our next segment?
What's one of the most important things about Disney, especially like when you're done?
The memories.
Yeah. And when I say core memory, there's something that pops in your head, right? Don't say it yet, because we're going to do a draft. We have done a draft in a long time.
It has been a while.
It's been a while.
And so we're going to do it. We're going to draft core Disney memories.
For a first timer.
Yeah.
Or is this for us?
Just in general. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get 3 picks. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead, Sam.
Like a core memory I've had, or are you saying like
we're not like a core memory specific for you, but like I wouldn't draft your Tomorrowland Speedway thing. But like just a core memory in general.
Core memory is the first time with your family at fireworks. It just is.
Yeah,
okay.
That's good.
And I'm not a fireworks guy. That is the seminal conclusion to your Magic Kingdom day almost, that everyone is still. You're together in a group and you're seeing something as through one lens, basically.
Sure.
And the music, the fireworks, the projections, Tinkerbell, all those things add up to just memory overload, and that's a thing that you can rally around that you love as a family.
It's a good pick. That's what I would have taken.
Yeah.
I'll go next, and I'll say walking down Main Street for the first time. That's kind of that's kind of the coup de grace for me.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The smells, the scenes, the music, everything Sam just described, but just walking under the bridge, open it up, and seeing what Walt created for the first time, man, there ain't nothing better than that.
I'll take just your first castle picture, because that's something you'll always look back on. And then for my second pick, I will take meeting your favorite character for the first time.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
You thief.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'll go along the lines of what I picked first, and I'll just say being in the park at night together. That just, the park takes on a whole new vibe at night.
Some may say a whole new world.
Aura.
Yeah. Or Aurora. But just being in the park at night, I just think it's so cool. Going to see Star Wars or Batuu in Hollywood Studios at daytime, it's just amazing. Going back at night and feeling that mysterious vibe that's back there, man, it's like a whole nother level. So give me that one for my second pick.
Those are all really good.
Yeah. You got 2 here.
Here's a great core memory. When your kid gets off a ride, looks at you with a big smile on their face and says, "Dad, Mom, let's do that one again."
Boom.
Like,
wow.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
I got chills.
And you're like, thank goodness.
The price of admission.
Absolutely. And then here's my third one. I'm going right back there, that pixie dust that you get when you get the perfect, it's Easter week, the perfect picture of grace, getting what we do not deserve.
Yeah.
And you get that from a cast member.
Oh, yeah.
You get that free sword at Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right.
You get to ride Tron again. You get to ride Slinky Doggy again. That pixie dust that you get, that's what our kids talk about the most.
Yeah.
Is the stuff that we got to do that twice.
Yeah. That's really
Boom.
good.
Huge.
That's really good. My third and last choice. This one's for Carter. Dedicating this one to Carter. When you ride Peter Pan, just before you take off, and they sprinkle the pixie dust, the actual pixie dust to make you fly.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
It's pretty amazing that technology existed 50 years ago and still continues.
So good.
Unbelievable.
I'll fall for it every time.
I'll take, with my last pick, I was going to say riding your first ride, but I feel like you kind of took that.
Sorry, bro.
That's a little too similar. So I will say eating your first Mickey-shaped snack. First Mickey pretzel,
I can see
first
that.
ice cream bar.
my side note, kind of. Well,
You about to take my honorable mention?
No, maybe.
Okay, good.
I wanted to hit you with the Peter Pan thing, but just having your kid or your family like connect with some kind of food item, like, and it could be a multitude of things.
Like chicken guy.
It could be chicken guy. It could be the Casey's corn dog nugs. We got to put that one in every episode, but just that connection of like, wow, this food is at Disney World. Just I don't know, something like it.
Very similar to the castle picture is when you and your family in your vehicle go under the Walt Disney World sign and you enter the bubble.
Oh,
you're like,
good.
whoa!
We're here.
There's excitement.
We're here.
Oh,
yeah.
and
None of those ever turn out either because you're driving in a car in some capacity.
Oh, you're trying to take a picture of it? Oh, it's like you get half of it, and then the nerds at park and take a picture. Dude, what are you doing? Go in.
That's right.
What are you doing? But yeah, that's good. That's a great one, Carter. Great seg, Carter.
Thank you.
Great draft. I know I killed that one. Thank you.
You did kill that one.
Do you have one more? You done?
That was my third.
Okay.
First show. I mean, a first ride, like not even necessarily the post ride experience, but just riding, the Dumbos, the Peter Pans, the Pirates of the World, like the classic things you see
Peter
people
Pan.
do.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but I do. I respect what it means to other people.
Another core. This is more specific. This is the core memory that Henry has with you guys of riding Cali River Rapids so many times.
Oh yeah, 10 times.
So like that's a core. Every time he goes, we gotta break the record, and everyone's like, we don't want to do it 10 times, son.
In December.
And yet,
He's 11 now. He can do it by himself. We'll just let him.
I'm gonna go and say, and it's on the pod, so Henry's gonna hear this. Henry, I'm gonna talk to you right now. Okay, in December.
He's here.
Play some good music right here.
Did we go get him?
Yeah, play some. No, don't. He'll hear. I want this to be a surprise.
Okay.
Give me some Rapids music.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
I can see it. I can see it.
I hope you hear it too. Henry, you're breaking the record in December. I'm with you. There's literally nothing else to do in Animal Kingdom. So if it's open, here's all I ask. I want Everest 10 times, and then I will do Cali at least 11 with you. Okay. If it takes all day, I am.
It won't take you all day.
We're going to be the only people there.
You've made a few promises this episode.
Now, hang on. This is going to be a really hard one, too, because we're not going to get to Animal Kingdom until like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Oh, this could be rough.
And we have Hoopty do that night.
Oh, you know what?
Sounds like you're booking a second Animal Kingdom day.
That's not funny.
Poor Hopper.
Cali River Rapids is my priority for you, Henry. I'll do Everest twice, but then Cali as much as we can, bro.
The number's 11.
The number's 11. Look, if I got to skip Avatar,
okay.
I'll do it.
I will
do it. I'll do it for Cali 11 times.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you're riding Astro Orbiter. You're not.
I haven't promised I was riding Astro. I said I may.
You're not rushing parks as much, and you're going to break the rapid record.
Well, I didn't say the thing about rushing the parks on the episode.
You said something about that today.
And he's going to watch PhilharMagic.
Yeah, I'm going to do PhilharMagic, 100%.
You should. That's
yeah,
Donald
absolutely.
Duck.
We're going to do Magic twice. So yeah.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
As we close out, here's the thing about Disney. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to ride every ride. You don't have to plan every second. You don't have to get it perfect because your first trip, it's not about perfection. It's about that first moment walking down Main Street, the first ride together, the first time it all kind of hits you. Yeah, this is why people love this place. And if we did our job today, you feel a little more confident about going into it, a little less overwhelmed, a little more excited. That's what the Big Mouse House is all about, helping you create those moments. Make sure you're following us, subscribed, and sharing this with someone planning their first Disney trip. And if you are planning one, we want to hear all about it. Email us at tbmh25@gmail.com. We'll see you next time. Until then, remember there's always room for one more in the Big Mouse House.